I like the angle. Look at that. Okay, bookcase 1, bookcase 2, bot sets. Still gotta get one piece. The last one, or the second one, I think. The thing that I put on the wall. I'm missing some volumes here because I got them right here. But overall, I like the angle. What do you guys think? Is the angle good or not? Anyways, so here's your hosts, Sendo, um, Manga Hoarder in recovery. Here to let you know about what I've been doing lately, which is reading manga. I haven't actually I got a manga haul that I haven't made, but I've been too lazy to do it. I've been into reading manga. I think that I've lost the interest in reading manga whenever I started reading something I didn't like and I forced myself to do it. That was Scried. I read like the 4 or 5 volume series, and it was pretty lame. And it got to the point where I was like, I don't want to read manga anymore. This was lame. But that was my fault. I should have forced myself to read something I didn't like. If I'm not getting into it, I should just move on and get rid of it. But anyways, so I'm here to show you what I've read just because I've been doing such a good job of reading my manga that I want to tell people about it. It feels good. It feels good. Let me show you the first or second thing that I read. Well, Cross Game. I read all 8 volumes. Such a good series. This is how a shonen can introduce romance. It was done in such a nice way that I didn't have to worry about, whenever you read shoujo and you come across romance and you see the bubbles and the cheeks getting red and the face expressions and you're like, oh man, you start eye rolling because it's so cheesy in a way. It's not like this in Cross Game. You can tell there's romance, there's people like each other, but they don't do that kind of stuff. They try to play it off, but they do things that you're like, okay, yeah, he likes her or she likes him because he did this, and they make comments that you're like, why did he say that? And you're like, oh, that's what it means. The story is about this dude that has a girl, and within the first 2 volumes, the girl's no longer there. But the sister of the girlfriend's there, and the girlfriend herself, she's not there. So they're there, they're living out their life, and you're like, are they gonna end up together? And the dream of the girlfriend was for him to reach the finals in won the championship in baseball. So he's trying to do that. At the same time, the sister's helping him reach that goal, but then they never got along with each other. But in a way, they're still getting along just for the sake of her sister or his previous girlfriend. It's such a cool story because you learn about baseball, but it's not really. I wouldn't say it's a sports series. It's really not. But the way that this story advances, it's not so obvious about the characters are not obvious about their feelings, or so there's this subtle things that happen that moves the story and you're like, oh man, that was really cool. That's what it means. So that's what he meant by when he did that or when she did that. I love the story. I love Mitsuru Adachi. He did Touch, which is another, I think it's his most popular series, and I watched the anime a while back, years back, and I loved it. So I'm so happy that I was able to read the series. I hope more series come to the States from this mangaka because he's just awesome. So anyways, if you have a chance to get it, there were reprints recently, so you can buy the series. Go get it if you can. Another series that I read, I'm on to volume 7 or 8 of Yona of the Dawn. There's cheesy parts of this story. I mean, whenever the romance comes, I might be rolling my eyes when I'm reading this, but it's not too bad. The thing is, the story is good. She's a princess. Her dad dies within the first 2 chapters, and she runs away, and she's because some other people took over, and she's running away, trying to figure out what to do. She's been pampered all her life, and now she's living in the wilderness, trying to run away, trying to grow as a person, trying to be stronger, and slowly she gains the favor of people, so she has friends now that will protect her. Let me just put it this way: the mangaka who drew Berserk, he recommended the series. That's how good the story is, and the art itself, it's amazing. So, I mean, if you put the romance, which is not the main thing in the story, you're gonna find this story fascinating. The character development, how everything's advancing. I really enjoy. I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to read the rest of the series, which is not a long series if you think about it, because in the U.S. we're at volume 45. It's a long series, and I mean I'm only at volume 8. You should try out the anime if you can and see if you're gonna like it. I like the anime, so I'm continuing the story in the manga. Amazing series, go check it out. And the last series that I'm caught up with, I read every volume up until what's being released here in the States. It's I wish I had the first volume, but it's somewhere in there. Here we go. The Heroic Legend of Arslan. And if you look at this, story by Yoshihiki Tanaka and manga by Hiromi Arakawa, which did Fullmetal Alchemist, Silver Spoon, this new series. It's like right here. You probably can't see it. I only got 2 volumes of this new series she's working on. This mangaka is just does everything right. Every series she releases is a banger, man. Like masterpieces, I think. So if you like Fullmetal Alchemist, go read this, because this is gonna give you a feel of Fullmetal Alchemist. I guarantee it. It's just amazing. I mean, if you like Jonah, you're gonna like Arslan. Same thing. He's a prince, the king, dies in a battle right in the first few chapters. He's running away, and then slowly trying to grow because he's been pampered. Gaining favor from generals and stuff as he slowly growing his army, and then trying to gain the kingdom back. These 2 series are so similar, so if you like Jonah and you want to try something similar, try this, vice versa. Go try it out. There's 18 volumes for Arslan released so far. Some of them are out of print, out of stock, so at some point I'm sure they're gonna get a reprint, because it's Arakawa. She has to get a reprint, guys. I'm sure she will. But anyways, those are the 3 volumes that I read. I'm not sure what I'm going to read in between Jonah, because I don't think I'm going to read just Jonah until I get caught up. It's so long. But unlike other manga tubers that can tell you I'm going to read this, I can't. Because even if I plan to read Kuroko's Basket right here, if I start reading the first chapter and I don't get into it, I may just not read it right now. It doesn't mean that I didn't like it. It's just that I'm not in the right mindset. I'm not in the right mood. It depends on what's going on with my life, what I feel like. The moment in life, I don't know what's the right series for the moment in my life right now. So what I do is just start reading 1 volume. If I don't get into it, put it back, read something else until it catches my interest. I'll start reading a series. That's how I usually do it. So I can't really say what I'm going to read next. But anyways, guys, this is all I read. Let me know what you think. Bye.